Tarot. This morning, I am going to do a request, and this is in reference to Hongjoon and his decision of supporting a company that I don't even want to talk about it, but the focus is whether or not he has any regards or disregards or whatever. So I pre-shuffled everything before I did this read, and I just kept it the way that it is, and then we're just going to go through each of it. So let's get started here. Here's also some bonus cards that came out. So this is the What's the Tea Tarot. Can y'all see that? It looks pretty dark. Hold on. Let me fix this. I think that might be a little too dark. Hold on. Oops, that's the wrong one. Hold on. I just made it worse. Whatever. Hold on. I'll get it together here, I promise. All right. Maybe. You know what? We're just going to leave it the way that it is. All right. So this is the What's the Tea Tarot. And what it says is moving on, thank you, next. This is how everyone is perceiving his behavior. That he could care less about the decision that he has made. You know, he's like, look, it happened. You don't care. Or he's like, I don't care. That's how they're perceiving this. Thank you, next. Thank you for your services. I'm out. Okay. So I decided to see how he was feeling in contrast to what everyone else is saying. How does he feel about things? And so we're going to start there. So the first card out, we have Claim Your Art. And I think that how he's looking at this is, at the end of the day, he's an artist. And though it's unfortunate what is happening right now, there's nothing that he can do about it. And I kind of get a sense that it was just coffee. His coffee, his favorite coffee. And then with Make No Judgments, I feel like this is saying that, you know, no one should make any type of judgments about the choice that he made, because the choice to buy a coffee in that location had nothing to do with his perception of what's going on. And with the Reach for the Stars, I feel as though he's thinking, I'm trying to accomplish a goal. I'm trying to focus on my dreams. And if I were to stop, I'm trying to be as, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells with this. Maybe this is what he's feeling like. I'm walking on eggshells with this. He has a career to focus on. The Reach for the Stars, that's his career. You know, he's trying to reach the highest potential of his goals. But I feel like with do things do things in moderation, or do all things, basically. He's definitely going to make sure that he does not make the same mistakes I feel like he may not have been fully aware, or this might be what people are thinking that he's going to try to say. If I'm being honest, I don't know how the war started, but I do know that there were some devastating events going on. I went on my Instagram earlier and someone had uploaded children. So it's kind of hard. Sorry. It's kind of hard to not see that stuff. You know, even if you are, following someone that, you didn't expect for them to put that out there. And I understand the message, but, as a mom and as a human being, yeah. So I understand the fury that everyone is expressing towards him. And I feel like with do things in moderation, I feel like he's on, eggshells right now. He knows that he has definitely angered everyone that is pissed off about the situation. And so he's just kind of waiting to see how things go. Then we have correct your mistakes. And then we have reassess. So I'm going to set those right here. Sorry. All right. So with reassessing, I feel like he's trying to go back and figure out where he went wrong. You know what I mean? I feel that being in an industry that affects the world in some way, it is very important to try to do some type of research so that you can have an understanding of what's going on. And let's be real, this is a total different situation, but it's the same thing, okay? Not really, but. So people have their feelings towards R. Kelly, okay? You have some that will still listen to his music to this day despite, what was said about him. And they will continue to defend that to the ground. Where you have other individuals that feel like if you listen to that and you support that, then obviously you support the things that he does. And it's not it's the same thing here. You supporting a company that is supporting the individuals that are harming children and families, innocent families and civilians. You must be into that. And I'm going to be completely biased. I mean, not biased, unbiased on this because I should not allow my feelings to be a part of this. So I'm just going to read what I see. And also, again, I'm not educated on exactly what's going on, so I honestly don't have the right to speak on it. But I will say that I do understand why most are upset. Sorry. All right, sweet universe, can you tell me why these cards are here? 2 more times, please. I'm trying not to cry. I've been, because like I said, I was on Instagram and I was talking to a friend on there, and I just so happened to see a post from someone, and they shared that. So I'm affected. And then on top, I knew I had to do a reading about it, but actually seeing what was going on. Give me a second, okay? All right. So universe, why did you choose these cards? So we have claim your art. Okay. And like I said, the mindset here is, I am a musician. I'm not a politician. I can only, it's like he chooses to be in a box. His focus is success. I can say that there are individuals that will move a little funky when they are placed in an awkward situation. You have those that will giggle and during a crisis of some sort, and it's not because they think the situation is funny. That's the only thing that they know how to do. It's kind of like, let me try to throw in some humor or something. I don't know what I'm laughing at, but I'm just gonna giggle to try to ease the discomfort that I feel, even though another person may take it like, yo, the fuck are you laughing at? Ain't nothing funny. You see what I'm saying? So I do get a sense that he could very well feel uncomfortable about this, and his only reaction is just, look, I'm a musician. I don't know what's going on out there. And he very well could not. But like I said, at least pay attention to your fandom and see what they're saying about it. I mean, you got people out here all the time that are pro this, pro that, So with Make No Judgments, we have death. So I think that what he's saying here, he does not think the situation is funny. And no, this is not about, that he was not trying to disregard anyone that was harmed. But death does promise a rebirth in this sense, where he's hoping that the judgments will end and he will have the opportunity to start anew. I don't know if he's on the verge of being canceled. I cannot get this to go. But I think that he's wanting people to stop making judgments upon him because he was honestly he wasn't thinking like that. Reach for the stars. He definitely has anxiety. And I feel that despite the scrutiny that he is dealing with, he's going to continue to push towards his goals of being successful as an artist. And it may continue to be perceived that he does not care. But I think that, here's the thing. Over there, sometimes they just, I'm trying to figure out how to say it without being offensive, because that's not what I'm trying to do here. But I'm just going to say it. They really need to get with the times. That certain things that they may not be encountering at this time, just because it does not apply to you, does not mean that you should look at it in an insincere way. That, well, it's not affecting us, so we're good. And I can't speak for all, but those that do have that mentality, like, you know, there's so many factors here. Like, what if, I don't know if they went on their own or if they were with management. I don't know how this went down. But it is kind of one of those situations of how did you not know? And like I said, I am not aware of everything that's going on, but when I saw that devastating clip of those children, and maybe he didn't, you know, maybe he isn't, I don't know. But despite, I feel like with the Reach for the Stars and the Nine of Wands, he's being scrutinized right now, but he's like, I'm going to keep on persevering. I'm not going to give up. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. For this, for the do all things in moderation. So he's trying to he's focusing on his career. He's got things that he's trying to work on. I don't know if he's trying to work on his solo career or not, or if they're doing things as a whole, but he's focusing on that. But I also see the Page of Pentacles as someone that is learning to get a better understanding, right? So I will say that this could definitely say, okay, I made a huge mistake, but I'm not, and I don't know if he made an apology or not. At this point, I just can't, I can't tell anybody how to feel about this. Nor can I tell him what he needs to do. I can just tell you that at this point, he's definitely learning and then reassessing. You know, he is going over, like I said, he's going over the whole situation, and he's just like, yo, what did I do exactly? So yeah, we have the Five of Wands here, because he knows how outraged everyone is. What did I do that was so bad? So it's like, yeah, you just chose the wrong coffee shop, man. Yeah. And then we have the Three of Swords. So with correct your mistakes, yeah, this is definitely, he wasn't thinking. He clearly was not thinking, and he hurt a lot of people. But this is a 3. So when the right time happens for everyone to heal from this, and I hope that everyone will, well, you know, I can't tell you what you should do or what you shouldn't do, but overall, I will say that I do think that he does have some regret there when it comes down to this part. I feel like the first part was just, you know, he doesn't understand why, you know, people are making such a big deal. But if he actually sits down and learns exactly what's going on, it's kind of like a, oh, I understand now. So I don't know if he has made a public apology or not, or if he was told to be quiet about it. I think that this is something that he should really do some research on before he does speak. Because I feel like if he says anything that appears to be careless at this point, it's not a good look for him. I'm gonna pull some more cards and then I'm gonna end this because this is very heavy energy. Okay, is there anything else that you would like to share, sweet universe? I also see the world and claim your art. Well, let me do the clarification first. Oh, goodness. Y'all sure know how to pick these darn readings. All right, so we have the Two of Wands here. I feel that this is him making a choice of whether or not he should. I need to clarify that too. Hold on, let me see what that is. So universe, can you tell me why the Two of Wands is here real quick? Like, what is he planning? Because this could represent making a plan of some sort. This is also making a decision. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? Okay. Can you tell me why the Two of Wands is here, sweet universe? Okay. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, so I honestly look at this as, okay, so this right here, I can kind of look at this like he wasn't even thinking about what would be the best coffee shop to go to. I think he just, he just went there and got his favorite drink and didn't think anything of it. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands here with make no judgments. So I'm assuming that there are some very brutal things that are being said to him. I'm not for certain if anyone or if there are individuals that have made unalive threats towards him. But I will say that he's scared. He's definitely he's scared. But he's got his defenses up. With Chariot, We have the Nine of Wands, and then we have, with that, I'm trying to say. So with the Chariot here, I mean, it's really up to him on how he's going to go about this, honestly. I think it may have something to do with the decision that his label may suggest how he moves. But, I mean, the Chariot does represent some sort of victory. Maybe clearing his name, people having the opportunity to really understand the situation. We have Judgment again. So with the reassess, yeah, I do see an apology here. I was hoping to see that because I'm like, surely you're not gonna just leave this like, yeah, he was awakened or will be awakened to what was going on. And if he has not said anything yet, chances are he may contribute to the lives that were lost as a form of showing his remorse. Okay. We have the Four of Wands here. And I feel like I don't know if Atiz is dropping anything at this time or if they were on the verge of it, but this right here is definitely, this is the bad time. This is a bad time for that situation to happen. For sure. Because I feel like eventually things will stabilize. But as of right now, it's a little rocky. And so we have the Three of Pentacles here. And so I feel like at this time, correcting his mistakes would be to show support. And acknowledging that he was careless and his decision to do what he did. I know to some it's just coffee. Yes, it is just coffee. But if you have a ton of coffee shops that you could go to, I don't know. But so I guess overall, how does he feel about it? I want to say that after realizing what damage was caused, he does have some regret. At first, it was, I don't get what the big deal is. And I can't say 100% that he knew what was going on or not. But being in tune with your fandom and seeing what's going on, I think that's very important so that you do not put yourself in situations such as this. If you see that your fans are saying, oh, well, so-and-so and so-and-so is supporting this, and these people are doing this and this and this, I don't think it's wise for you to go against that. I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to go support these people, but just because, no, that's not funny. It's not funny at all, And I don't think that that's what he did. But that's why I'm saying that it's very important for artists to keep up with the times. Regardless, I mean, I know that some fandoms can be hella annoying at times. But when it comes to situations like this, get with the times. Understand exactly what's going on so that you can move with your group and they can protect you. But if you go against that, you know, so I'm glad that he is reassessing the situation. That he did, you know, someone explained it to him, or he saw the light, like, okay. You know, because like I said, people are up in arms at this time. They're very angry. I don't know if he's being canceled right now, but I feel like if he does not show any regard to the choice that he made, it's not going to be good for him or his group, because he broke some hearts. He really did. And like I said, correct your mistakes. And I think the best way to correct that is to show support. Either him and his group are going to show support to those families and those babies. That's what I think. So, oh, this was so hard. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this reading now. I just feel bad for everyone that is just, I don't even know what to say. So, yeah, I hope that y'all like the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.